signing in, and welcome to another episode of Trenz Podcast. For today's episode, we will be doing a book review of author Agatha Christie's books from the Hercule Poirot system series. The title of the books are The Murder of Rodger Arkroyd and The Big Fall. Without further ado, let us go to the review section of this podcast. The first book that I will be reviewing is titled The Murder of Rodger Arkroyd. The author is Agatha Christie. The genre is mystery, fiction, and crime. There are 288 pages. I started reading this book on April 26, 2022 and ended it on May 1, 2022. I read it as an ebook format and I gave it the star rating of 5 stars. I would definitely recommend reading this book. This is the 4th book in the Hercule Poirot series. This story is about the murder of Rodger Arkroyd and the mystery surrounding it. Join Dr. Shepard, his sister Caroline, Ralph Peyton's secret wife, the parlor maid Ursula Bourne, Parker, Miss Russell, Flora Arkroyd, the victim's niece, and Ralph Peyton's fiancé, Hector Blunt, the victim's friend, the sister-in-law, Mrs. Cecile Arkroyd, Geoffrey Raymond, the victim's secretary, and Mr. Poirot. I mean, Hercule Poirot, as they try to find out who murdered Rodger Arkroyd. And they find it funny how they mispronounced Hercule Poirot's last name as Parrot. After a lot of twists and turns in order to find out the truth, many lies are uncovered in order to come to the surprising truth. All the evidence seems to lead to Ralph Peyton's being the murderer, but Poirot sees what the others don't, and we arrive to the shocking plot twist truth. Dr. Shepard is both the killer and the blackmailer. Now on to the second book review. The title of the book is The Big Four. The author is still Agatha Christie. The genres are fiction, classic, crime, and mystery. There are 272 pages. I started reading this on the 2nd of May 2022 and ended up finished reading on the 4th of May 2022. I read it as an ebook and then I gave it the 5-star rating. And I would definitely recommend reading this book. The story starts off with Captain Hastings' point of view after his time in Argentine. He pays a visit to his old friend Hercule Poirot, where they now have the first encounter with the Big Four. The number 1 of the Big Four is Li Chang-yen, representing the brains. He is the controlling and motive force. The number 2 of the Big Four is seldom mentioned by name. He is represented with an S with 2 lines through it, designed for $1. and also by 2 stripes and a star. It may be conjectured, therefore, that he is an American subject, and that he represents the power of wealth. Later, it is confirmed to be Abe Rayland. There seems to be no doubt that the number 3 of the Big Four is a woman, and her nationality is French. We find out later on that she is Dr. or Madame Olivier, a famous French woman chemist. But at the beginning, nothing is really known about the number 4 of the Big Four, aka the Destroyer. He who eliminates loose ends. Later on, we found out that he is an actor named Claude Darrell. But how does Hastings and Perrault find out about the true self or identity of the Destroyer? And what is their plot? And how does Hastings and Perrault stop them? Read the book to find out. Hey there, listeners, that's all for this episode on Trenz Podcast. And if you want to hear more book reviews, then tune in to the next scheduled episode, which is on Friday at 4 p.m. And keep on listening